and then y'all bitches couldn't jump. Y'all bitches could have jumped in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, it's your girl Kalia. I'm back with a new video. Y'all already know what I'm about to tell y'all because I say it in every other video that I do. If you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell for it to notify you when I upload new videos. Guys, if you're already subscribed here, thank you so much. Y'all already know, y'all always get a thank you. Always get a thank you because y'all are most appreciated in my eyes and in my heart because of the fact that y'all like watching my videos, y'all like subscribing to my channel, and y'all like to just chill out with me. So I thank y'all guys so much for doing that. So guys, I do have a channel announcement or a channel update. We are at 100 subscribers, guys. Yes, I said 100 subscribers. Thank you guys. Always thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to the new people that subscribe to my channel. Like, y'all just don't know, like, this right here just makes me feel all the way happy and makes me feel like I'm doing something that I should be doing in my life. All right guys, as y'all can tell in the title of my video, I am doing a high school recap, going back in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got, you know, I gotta do a little throwback on my high school years and things like that. I asked permission from some of my friends that I'm still friends with since high school if it was okay for me to like post pictures of them, because basically mostly all my pictures from high school, I have been in pictures with mostly all of my friends. I only found like a couple of single pictures where I'm by myself. All right guys, so I started high school like about, when I was looking at the pictures, like when I posted them, some of them was saying 2012, some of them was saying 2011. Like, I'm just confused, like what year did I start high school, 2012 or 2011? Like, I just don't know. So I don't know. All I know, I went to high school. That's all I need to know. Like, I ain't need to know what year, like, you know. All I know is I'm class of 2015. That's all I know, okay? For the school that I went to Mott Haven, MSVP. It was in the Bronx. I'm literally like 2 blocks away from the school. I could literally see the school from my building and things like that. Going into high school, it was kind of hard for me because of the fact like this was a new school that I'm going to, because I went to a different middle school. I went to a charter school, but now this is a public school, so you know I was not into like public schools and things like that. When I was growing up, I went to charter schools, I went to Catholic schools, and sad to say, I got kicked out of every single one because I was a bad bitch. No, I'm just playing. I was just a difficult child to deal with. Like, I had ADHD and things like that, so they didn't know how to handle me, so we had to just go by another selection, which was public school. So it was like, all right. And my first year was just freshman year. Freshman year was kind of cool. Like, you know, your freshman year is like your, you know, your shy year. You know, you go into a new school, you're meeting new people, you don't know what the expectation is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go in there shy and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe a couple of months, maybe like 3, 5, 4 months, you start to have friends. You start to make your cliques with whoever you want to be friends with and things like that. With me, it took me a while to click with people because I was kind of like shy, but then I was also being myself because some people couldn't handle the fact that I was being like this courageous, you know, hyperactive kid, like, you know what I'm saying? So people couldn't handle that pretty well, so, you know, they was judging me. So in this picture here, this was my best friend. Her name is Kimberly. I'm still currently best friends with her. She's my sister. She's my best friend. We've been best friends for a long ass time, and I love her dearly to the bottom of my heart. We was like the partner in crime. You understand me? Like, there was another person, but just mainly us two. Me and Kimberly was the partners in crimes. Like, we was just like, we setting shit up. We're burning shit down. We was doing crazy shit. Like, I could literally tell y'all off the back of my hand, like, what was the craziest shit we have ever done together. We even got suspended together. We got in fights together. We were doing everything together. Like, that was my sister, dead ass. Like, that was my crazy sister. She was like a half side of me, and I was like the other side half of her. Like, we was basically like yin yang twins. Like, you feel me? Like, it was crazy. So in that picture, we took that outside. That was our freshman year together. Oh my god. Basically, we was just like the picture takers. Like, every time we linked up or we saw each other in school, we gotta take pictures. Like, we were just like picture queens. Like we were just taking pictures all the damn time. Like we have like a whole bunch of pictures. So mainly, and then it was also another female named Jackie. She was another part of like all three of us clique. She was a friendly person. You know what? She didn't have like no clique with everybody. She, was friends with every single person, you know what I'm saying? But mainly, she was hanging out with us, like, mostly all the time or every day. Am I still in contact with Jackie? Yes, I am. We're friends, but we're not close like we used to be. Leaving from high school, going to college is something totally different. You know, you don't keep the same clique that you have, college life, you meet new people, things like that. You forget about your other friends that you had in high school and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would never be mad at Jackie for doing that. Jackie was more of a advanced person than I was. I can honestly say for myself. She was more of a smarter type. I was more of a middle side smartness. I was not in honor roll. I wasn't in all that. She was. So I just felt like she was like on a different level for what I was at. And I can honestly say that, like, I'm not doubting myself or anything like that or talking bad about myself. This is just honesty and way I see it in my eyes. So it is what it is. Like, she's doing great. I'm doing great as well. Kimberly's doing great as well, and I'm proud of us in all different ways. All love to all of us, all love to y'all. So we was always together, me, Kimberly, and Jackie. We was always together, hanging out and whatnot. We used to like stay after school and just like buy food, snacks. I remember one day, me, Kimberly, and Jackie, and I actually have the video. We would sit up there at Jackie's house just like enjoying each other's company, and we was just like acting like fools. Like, yeah, we was just crazy. We were just like I said, we was just like Charlie's Angels in some type of way, but we was just like funny types of ways. Freshman year for me was kind of hard. Like I said, it was just like the matter of who's gonna be my friend, who's not gonna be my friend, who's gonna talk shit about me, and this and that. Like, I didn't have too many fights in freshman year. I had about 2 fights, I can honestly say. And I remember one fight that I had. Oh my god, this fight was crazy. So boom, so I'm in the gym with me and my friends, me, Kimberly, Jackie, and other people was in the gym. So class was about to be over. So we're in the gym. We have a locker room downstairs. Like, the females had their locker room on one side, the males got their locker rooms on the other side, right? So let's say, okay, so the girl's name started with an L. I'm not gonna say her name, but her name starts with an L. Her and her little clique was in the way of the locker room. So they were playing hula hoop or whatnot and whatever, and she was in the way. So, I'm trying to make my way downstairs to the locker room, but her and her clique is standing there hula hooping like this is a hula hoop contest. I wanted to walk by and, go downstairs to the locker room. I guess she was trying to block me from going to the locker room, or she felt some type of way about me. I don't know. I kindly said, but I was being petty, guys. I kindly said, excuse me, 3 times. I said, excuse me. And I said, excuse me. She didn't hear me. I guess she was ignoring me, or she didn't really want to care to move out the way. What do you normally do? Right? Like, say she's standing right here. I tried to like turn to like walk around her because she was hula hooping. So I was trying to walk around her. I accidentally nudged into the hula hoop, stopping the hula hoop from twirling. So she felt some type of way. She called me a bitch, like, you ain't see me here and this and this and that. I was just like, well, like, relax. It's just a fucking hula hoop. We're not in a hula hoop contest. Like, you need to chill the fuck out. And we would sit up there arguing. Like, I was in the locker room. She was outside of the locker room. We were just arguing. No, calling me bitch, and fuck you, and this and that. I will fuck you up and that. So then I'm going downstairs to the locker room. So here comes my bitch Kimberly. She comes downstairs, and some other female that I didn't really fuck with too much because I wanted to fuck her up too. I wanted to beat her ass too. She came downstairs on my bitch Kimberly, and they just telling me like, Elle is talking shit about you and she wants to fight you and this and this and that, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh, word? Like, all right. Around this time, I had box braids in my hair because I used to do my own hair. I used to, like, box braid my hair and stuff. I had box braids in my hair, so I was kind of, like, hesitant. I was not trying to be pussy, but then I was trying to be pussy. Like, because I don't like fighting when I don't have my natural hair out because, remind you, box braids is nothing to play with, especially if you're the type to box braid your hair very tight, because I like to box braid my hair very tight, you know. And at this time, my box braids was nice, fresh, and done. Should I fight this girl for talking shit, or should I just, like, drop it, leave it alone, and not say anything? So my instinct was like, no, like, you need to step up to this girl and talk to her. Like, I was gonna talk to her one-on-one, nicely conversation. That shit did not fucking help. I went back upstairs. Me and my bitch Kimberly, we went back upstairs, and the other female that I didn't fucking like, we went back upstairs, and then I saw Elle. She was talking to her friends and whatnot, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, Elle, like, what's the problem? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I hear you talking shit about me and this and this and that. So she was like, yeah, bitch, you this and you fuck you in there, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, like, really? You get mad over a hula hoop, though. A hula hoop where you could, like, literally just do it and just twirl around again. Like, it was not that serious, bro. It was really not that serious. So I'm looking at my bitch Kimberly. I'm like, yo, is she really serious, bro? Like, she really getting mad over a damn hula hoop right now. I had a watch on my arm and it had rings on my fingers. So I'm looking to my girl Kimberly. Like, I literally turned, like, my whole body, I turned to her, telling her, like, hold my shit, you know, because I was in the instinct that we was gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Because she was coming at me like, yo, like, fuck you, and this and that. Like, I never been in a fight, guys. Like, swear to God, I never been in a fight. So this was my first fight that I had with another female. She was stepping up to me like she wanted to do something. I just felt this cold air hit my face. I ain't say hot, I said cold, because the way that she hit me was just cold. It wasn't even hot. She didn't even hit me like the way I guess she wanted to hit me, because that bitch hit was just trash. So basically, she sucker punched me when I was not looking. Because mind you, I'm turning to my girl Kimberly. I'm looking at her. So she pussy sucker punched me. And then all I know, my ass went black. I fucked that bitch up. I was not playing. Like, we was tussling, like, we was fighting. Like, this fight lasted for maybe 2 minutes. This fight was crazy. When I mean it was crazy, it was crazy. And like I said, this is my first time fighting a female. So it was like, yo, like, girl, you need to, like, get it together. Like, you need to, like, whip this bitch ass. Like, you need to get it together. Like, you need to fuck her up. She was just grabbing my hair. And mind you guys, I had box braids in my hair. So, you know, I was pissed when bitch was, like, grabbing my shit, pulling my shit. So, I'm like, oh, hell no. I most definitely gotta fuck this bitch up. I remember we had a telephone pole right there. Like, where we was fighting at. So, we're, like, backing up. Like, we're backing up to the pole, like, to the telephone pole. I remember I was smashing that bitch's head. Like, just hitting her head against that thing. And just keep on wailing on her, hitting her. And everybody's like, yo, Kalia, stop. Kalia, stop before you hurt her. And yo, I just blacked the fuck out. I was not playing with this chick. Like, I was just like, yo, you just really suck upon me. Why I'm not looking, bro? Why I'm not looking? It would have been a different story if I was like looking at you and then you sucker punch me. But you sucker punch me when I was not looking, bro. Like how you do that? Here comes the security guards. Here comes the gym teacher. They separating us. My bitch Kimberly, she was separating me. She was like, Kalia, like, you wilding, like, they separated us. I was just trying to get to her. I was not playing. I wanted to see blood on that floor. I wanted to see blood on that gym floor. Like, seriously, I wanted it to be like a fucking murder scene. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna tell me that you're gonna sucker punch me and you think you're gonna just walk away. I no blood on this floor. Oh, hell no. That's how I was gonna work, bro. No. They were like, yo, Khalid, you're gonna get suspended. I was suspended for like a whole week. Once they called my mom and my mom found out that I got into a fight, my mom was like, what? Khalid? Like, why? How? She's not a fighter and this and this and that and blah, blah. That day, I was a fighter. That day, I was whooping some motherfucking ass. You understand? But you gonna get mad at me because I asked you to, like, move or excuse me out the way because you was blocking the entrance of the locker room. I'm not in the wrong, guys. I defended myself. That was the end of that. I beat the bitch's ass, and that was the end of that. Like, the fuck, like, I ain't gonna sit here and regret that shit. I don't regret it at all. I let people know that I'm not the one to fuck with, and I let people know that I will fuck you up until I'm done fucking you up until like I see blood on the floor. I'm literally just going to continue to fuck you up. All right, so then that was the end of freshman year. So we're going into sophomore year. Sophomore year was kind of like crazy a little bit, but then it was not that crazy. So sophomore year started in 2012, I do believe. Like I said, guys, I don't know what year I was in. Sophomore year, you got your cliques, you got your little family, whatever you want to call it, your little gang, or whatever you want to call it. A couple of people that was using me for money, and you know, I would love to say their names, but you know what? This is not a shady channel, but you know, I could be a little petty and a little shady if I want to, okay? I used to be that humble to people, you know what I'm saying? If somebody asks me for $5, $4, it don't matter what it was. And if I had it, I had it. Because I thought that people was my friends, you know what I'm saying? I've not been dealing with this shit for a long ass time. So it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen like all of a sudden. I'm thinking these people are my friends, but they were really using me for money and all that other bullshit. I was like the money bag. I was like the candy bag. I was like the gum bag. And what I mean by that is that, you know, money bag. I always had money. I used to give money out to people. I just like was with the shits. I was just like, oh, the people would ask me, Khalid, you got $5? I remember at one time I gave somebody $50. Yeah, I said $50 out of my pocket. $50. And no, I didn't save it for my mom. Like, I had my own money, you know, savings account and things like that. Like, and then I was just like, yo, like, these are my friends. Like, maybe they're going through a hard time and things like that. And I would just, like, give them money just to, you know, making sure they're all right, making sure they're straight and all that. So me and my girls, we were still friends. You know, me and Kimberly and Jackie, we were still friends. So, but yeah, I don't think I got into any type of fight. Yes, I did. I think I got into like maybe 2 or 3 fights in sophomore year. The first fight was me and my girl Kimberly. We was in lunch together. All three, me and Kimberly and Jackie, we was all in lunch together. They was gonna have a food fight that day. They just decided that they were gonna have a fucking food fight that day. And motherfuckers decided. And motherfuckers decided that they were gonna have a food fight. Now, when the food fights happen. I remember when me and my girl Kimberly, we was walking in the hallway to like go upstairs. So all of a sudden, somebody hits me with a milk cart, like an empty milk cart. So I'm like, yo, and I just lose my shit. I was like, yo, who the fuck did that? Why the fuck would you hit me and this and this and that? You know, everybody's being pussy. Everybody's like, oh, I didn't do it and this and this and that. Like, and somehow, some way, I was always the target, which I don't understand why. You know, I don't know, maybe because I'm nice or friendly and all that is. People haven't seen like the dark side of me. I don't know. So I'm pissed. I'm like, yo, who the fuck did it? Like, I'm not playing with y'all with these food fights. Like, this shit is not cool. Food is for eating, not food for throwing at people, messing up their clothes, messing up their shoes, got them smelling like whatever they made the food off. I don't care. Like, I'm just with the shit. Like, I had my back turned, so somebody from the staircase threw another milk at me. But this time, there was milk inside of the thing. And I was just pissed because what if that milk was open and then all of a sudden the milk would have been all over me? So I was pissed. So then my girl hears me. My girl Kimberly, she hears me like bitching the fuck out. She hears me yelling and screaming and trying to figure out who did what and what. She comes from wherever she came from. She ran from wherever she came from because I was getting into a fight with a dude. I was fighting a dude, guys. That, yeah, I fight niggas too. My girl came from wherever staircase she came from because she heard me. So she came up from wherever staircase she was at. She was like, yo, like, Kalia, you alright? And this and this. And I was like, no, bitch. Like, somebody don't fucking come on me. So then we see this dude. He was standing on top of the staircase. Yo, when I mean he threw something at me, he threw something at me. Then my girl Kimberly, she saw me running after him, so she ran after him. She was fighting him. Then this other dude, he comes from somewhere. He had a bottle of juice, like something bigger than this. He had a bottle of juice. He opened that shit and just like he showered my ass. He showered me. And I was pissed. Like, I was fighting him and then he threw the bottle at me and then it hit my head. I had a big ass knot on my head. Yo, I was getting fucked up that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad. Y'all niggas are not supposed to be hitting females with anything. Don't care if you're in high school, you want to be petty, you want to be childish. Do that shit in a different way. Don't do it with food, drinks, you showering me with juice and shit like that. Yo, security guards started coming and shit like that. So they was like restraining me because I was going ham. I didn't give a fuck who was there. I was fighting the security guard. Like, I was just... This is when shit got really crazy. Me and my girl Kimberly was in the elevator. They was coming up the stairs, going to the hallway, because they were coming from the hallway. So they right here. Me and Kimberly is like turning into the hallway. Once we saw each other, that was the end of that. We was fighting in that hallway, bro. It was just me and Kimberly. We was fighting little ass boys, because I'm not gonna say they're men. We was fighting little ass boys. She knew what the fuck was going on, but she had my back though. She straight up had my back. And I know y'all like, where Jackie at? Jackie in her class, she ain't worried about no fighting. So, you know, and I know y'all like, damn, that's a bad friend. At least she could have had your back. Yeah, she at least could have had our backs, but you know, like I said, she was not a fighter. She was always a peaceful, godly woman. I knew at the end of the day, Kimberly would always have my back. You feel me? If I got into a fight, she would know. I know that would be the first phone call that I would make. It's to Kimberly. So then we got into the dean's office because, like I said, the security guards was not playing with me and they were not playing with Kimberly. So they got us into the dean's office. We're pissed. I'm dressed sticky as hell and fucking juice. I had like about 4 knots on my head. I had a knot here. I had a knot here. Yo, I was just... Yo, so then they called my mom. So you know my mom was heated. Yo, what the fuck happened to my child and this and this and that? Where the fuck are these? My mom was pissed. Y'all have males putting hands on my daughter and this and this and that. My mom was ready to like fucking sue the school. My mom was about to sue the school, like dead serious. Like she took pictures of my head, me being drenched with juice and all that. Like my mom was not playing. Like, now junior year was a little bit crazy for me, just a little bit. Matter of fact, scratch that. It was crazy for me, period. Junior year, you know, junior year is like your happy stage where you're about to be a senior, you're about to graduate, you're supposed to do all this, do all that. I had about maybe 6 fights in junior year. Junior year, I was not playing with nobody. Like junior year, I was with the shits every day, all day, coming to school, wearing baggy shit just in case if I had to punch a bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not playing. And I know y'all like, why you didn't do that freshman year? Why you didn't get yourself prepared freshman year? First of all, like I said, I was never a fighter. So in high school, I was not expecting to get fucking jumped and beat up and be in fights with males or females. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting go to school, get some education, come home, do your homework, start repeating that shit all over again. That's what I expected. I didn't expect no fighting. I didn't expect no coming to school, learn, fight, get another fight, go home, get suspended for a whole week. Like, I was not expecting that at all. The most memorable fight that I have ever had. 6 bitches decided that they were going to jump a little over me. And guess what? That shit did not fucking work at all. So actually, my bitch Kimberly, she left the school at this time, so I was all by myself, sadly. I didn't have no real friends because and I know y'all like, well, where was Jackie? Okay, Jackie was there, but me and her was not close like we used to be. You know what I'm saying? She was on a different level than I was. I didn't want to do anything with my life and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get your education, go, and then that's it. Like, I didn't think about college. I didn't think about like PSAs and all that. Like, I don't know what you want to call it, but you know, I wasn't thinking about all that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about scholarship, college, and all that. I didn't think about none of that. At this time, I didn't think I was going to go to college. I didn't think I was going to be anything in life. Like, I was just having that mentality where I ain't going to be nothing in life. Like, there's no reason for me to sign up for scholarships. There's no reason for me to do this and do that. That's the type of mentality I was in at that time. You know what I'm saying? You know, life goes on. 6 bitches decided they was going to jump me at lunchtime over a picture. All the class, the whole class went on a school trip together. Went downtown. I think we went to Wall Street. All of us, you know, we took a picture together, all of us, like for our senior year book. So I got a hold of the picture. Somebody posted it on Instagram, and I screenshot it and I put it on my shit. So I was being petty, guys. Yes, I was, because I was friends with some of the people that I X'd out. Like, literally, the picture, I X'd out people's faces. Like, edited, X'd it out. Who I didn't fuck with, who I didn't like, who I didn't care about. So then I put it on Instagram. So, you know, the people that was, like, I didn't fuck with, they saw that. They was like, oh, they were commenting on my shit, talking about they gonna fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a World War 30 on Instagram with all of us. So, you know, people was like, why you got a problem with me? I ain't do nothing to you and this and this and that. And I was like, you know, I was doing petty shit. I was putting hashtag, I don't fuck with fake bitches. Hashtag, I don't fuck with you. Hashtag, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, but, you know, I didn't mean anything hard to it. Like somebody told me, that's your picture, that's your Instagram, and you feel like you want to cut people out, then that's your business. Like, there's no reason. And like somebody else said, it's not like I literally X'd their faces, like literally just like took a pen and just marked their faces. It's a picture. You don't have an X on your face, so why are you feeling any type of way? You know what I'm saying? And that made sense to me, because it was like, this is my picture. I could put whatever I want on my Instagram or my social media. It shouldn't feel no type of way towards you. It's not like I'm doing it to your face physically. And, you know, Monday came. That day they were supposed to fight me. Monday came. You felt the intention into school. Like, you felt everything. Like, everybody was planning out when they was going to fight me, when they was going to do this, when they was going to do that. So, little old me, I'm in the gym, enjoying my gym class. And some of the girls I had problems with, they were in the gym with me. You know, but we was on our separate sides. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't, you know, together, huddled up and things like that. The other bitches that I had problems with, they didn't have gym at this time. They had gym like maybe third period. I had gym maybe second period. So I'm trying to figure out, why do I see these bitches that don't have gym with me? Why do I see them in the gym with the other bitches that do have gym with me? So basically, they were just planning out when they was going to fight me, when they was going to jump me, when they was going to do whatever they wanted to do. Gym class was dismissed. So I just sat there and I waited. I sat there and I waited until I wanted to see what the fuck they were going to do. So they was up there planning it out, talking to each other, whatnot, or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, I was just like, you know what, let me get my ass to class, because I don't want to be marked late and things like that, just for waiting for some bitches to see what the fuck they were going to do. And I was able to go on the elevator, because we did have an elevator for like people that have disability, asthma, you know, broken leg and shit like that. Like, so I was able to get on the elevator. So when I get on the elevator, two of these bitches decided they were going to run to the elevator while the door is closing, guys. Because mind you, I had to stand out there and wait for the elevator. So why the fuck you did not come when you know you saw me going to the elevator? Why you didn't come? So I'm sitting up there. I'm waiting till lunch come, because I knew that's exactly what was going to happen. Lunch come, you know, because, you know, you got to put the show on for everybody. You got to show that people that you're tough and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on a show for everybody. Like, the fuck, like. I get to lunch. I was talking to a friend of mine. She was a freshman, so I was like, you know, basically like her mentor, like her friend or whatnot. So I get to her and she like, girl, I heard you was about to get into a fight and shit like that, because she was speaking in Spanish to me. Yeah, like, yeah, there's beef going on right now, but I don't know, when it's gonna happen. My sis came. Her name was Michelle. So she came and she was like, yo, girl, like, I heard you want to get in a fight and things like that. And I'm like, girl, like, where are y'all getting this information from? Because I ain't getting into a fight yet. But then here comes the 6 bitches coming into me at one time. Not one-on-one, not, you know. These bitches were coming into me in a whole group. So they were like, yo, what's up? Like, Khalid, like, what's up? Like, this and this and that, you know, about to, like, start into a fighting mood. So I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, the fuck? Like, I hear that I'm supposed to be getting into a fight. Like, what's up? Like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm sitting down. My sister was like, yo, get up, Kiki, because they about to jump you, son. The one that I was talking about before that had a fight with in freshman year, yeah, I was beefing with her. So, because she was around that clique. So, she's coming up to me talking crazy, all in my face. When I mean all in my face, she was all in my face. Like, personal space, bitch, personal space. She all like, yeah. So, then I was like, well, like, I just blacked the fuck out. When I mean I blacked the fuck out, I blacked the fuck out. All I know, I just started swinging on these hoes. I start swinging. And then, you know, everybody like, oh, Khalid's fight, you know, and I'm not gonna sit up here and like hype this shit up, because this fight was just crazy. Our hits didn't connect with each other, because I remember when girl L, she was in my face and I just like swung, like tried to swing. Security was on the shits today. Like, they were on the shits like Bad Girls Club. They were with the shits today. First of all, they made shit hot. They made shit hot when all 6 of them came. If you would have came one-on-one And whoever had a problem with me, or 211, whoever had a problem with me, they should have said something to me first. Your little clicks could have came afterwards when I was about ready to scrap your little ass. You know what I'm saying? All I remember was the fight broke out. I would hit send connect, and I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, I fought her and I beat her ass. No, I hit send not connect at all. Because I saw the video and I was like, because you know there was videos in the lunchroom, so I saw the video. I was like, fuck, my hit did not connect, her hit didn't connect, so we basically didn't even touch each other. I blacked out. My sister and her husband got involved. Some bitch, one of the bitches decided they was trying to jump me when I was not looking, so my sister's husband like punched the shit out of her. Guys, I was on the floor, guys. Like, when I mean I could not get up for nothing, I couldn't get up for nothing. Like, 5 security guys were just on top of me. And I remember one of the security guards, I didn't fucking like her. I didn't care about her at all. When I'm in a fight, I just don't stop. I don't stop. I just keep going and going and going until I see you, and until I get my way with you, and until I'm tired of getting my way with you. I'm not stopping for nothing. So then we had these hard-ass chairs. Like, we had like these solid hard-ass chairs. I picked up the chair and I just like slammed it straight on her hands, because she had fake nails on, guys. See, this is the problem with security guards. If you know you're a security guard in high school, knowing there's going to be fucking fights, why are you wearing fake nails? I will be wearing my natural nails all day long, because I can't afford for me to be losing my fingertips, my nail tips, and all that. This day was a bloody day because of the fact that I not only got into a fight, but I also made a security guard bleed. Like, once I picked up the chair, I really slammed it on her fingers. All her nails were coming off. I remember seeing one of her nails, like the nail and her real nail came off. She was bleeding. Like, I got in so much trouble, guys. Y'all just don't know. I got in so much trouble. So of course she had to go on medical leave because I, fucked up her fingers. They tried to suspend me and the rest of the girl. They gave us options. It was either to be suspended for a whole week or clean up the lunchroom for a whole week. So my mom was like, girl, you better take that cleaning up the lunchroom. I was like, I'm nobody's fucking maid, first of all. I'm a bougie ass bitch. My mom was like, cut that bullshit out. Just fucking clean up the lunchroom. Like, what is so wrong with cleaning up the lunchroom and things like that? I was just like, you know what? Whatever. If that's going to make you happy and make you feel like I should be in school, then I'll just clean up the lunchroom. Like, whatever. So that's when I met my bum-ass boyfriend. Oh, God. Yeah, that whole fight, I guess that fight must have turned his little ass on and saw that I was not playing with these bitches. Personal tea for myself, because of the fact that I actually liked this boy. Like, he was my big crush. Like, I swear to God, he was my big ass crush. Like, I'm very honest when it comes down to people that I like have crushes on and things like that. So they were twins. I had a crush on both of them, but I had a crush on them both of them at the same, like, at different times. Do I still have a crush on them now? Yes, I do. But we haven't talked in years, so it's like, my feelings are gonna be my feelings forever, whether or not it's gonna be something that happens or whether or not it's gonna be something that just be, expected. So I had a crush on one of the twins because he was in my U.S. history class, and I just found him so, like, intelligent, like, so smart, and I was just like, damn, like, I like him. It was another food fight in the cafeteria, so this time I tried to leave just a little bit early before the shit got crazy. Somebody threw a piece of meat at me. And then I was like, yo, like, who the fuck did that? Like, I was pissed. Like, I was like, who did that? Like, I tried to leave. I saw him. I saw my crush. I saw him laughing. So I'm like, oh, so you really want to do this right now? Like, and I'm like, yo, I have a crush on you, bro. Like, why are you doing some petty ass bullshit like that? Like, so I was like, oh, hell no. So then I threw something back at him. So, because, when somebody throws something at me, I just get red after a while. I just get mad and I just black out. So I saw him. I was like, yo, what's up? Like, you throwing shit at me? So he had water in his hand. He threw that water at me. I blacked out, guys. We were fighting. You understand me? We were fighting. Well, I was fighting him, but he wasn't fighting me. Like, he was straight, like, he was just detaining me. Like, he was like, Kalia, stop. Kalia, like, I'm like, it's me. Like, stop. Like, what you doing? This and that. So we're in the staircase. He holding me, like, he's holding me, like, holding me hostage. You understand me? Because I was just going crazy. And this time my hair was like blown out. It was looking all cute and shit. Now he threw water on me, so now my hair looking all crazy. I didn't care that he was my crush. I didn't care that I liked him. I didn't care if I wanted to be in a relationship. I just wanted to beat the shit. And here comes his twin brother. At this time, I didn't like him. So here comes his twin brother. He's like, yo, bro, knock her the fuck out. Fuck her up. Punch her out. Knock her out, bro. And he was like, thank God, like, my crush, like, you know, he would thank God. He was like, nah. He should have told his bro, like, nah, bro, like, I fucks with her. I care about her. Like, I would never hit her and this and this and that and that. Thank God, because I feel like if he didn't, like, care about me and we were not friends, I feel like we would have been fighting. Like, I feel like I would have been in the hospital. But thank God he had that mentality where he was like, yo, I care about her. I fucks with her. Like, I would never hit her. You know what I'm saying? Here comes the principal and the dean. Here they come. They're like, Kalia, it's me. Kalia, stop. This and this and that. She got on the phone with my mom. She was like, Kalia just saw red. Like, even I tried to stop her. She just saw red. She just wanted to get to him any type of way that she can. Because once they separated us, I still wanted to get to him. Like, I still wanted to fuck him up. And I don't remember what happened afterwards. I don't even know, like, if we had, like, a sit-down. Because every time when we get into a fight, guys, we usually have, like, a counseling sit-down to talk about the situation and what could we do to resolve it and what's going to be the outcome and all that. I don't remember if I told him that I liked him or I had a crush on him and I felt bad or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I had his number and I texted him and I apologized to him, or I texted him on Facebook or something like that. I just know I got home, I felt bad, and I was like, fuck, like, I really fucked up my friendship with him. Like, I knew he probably didn't want to fuck with me no more after that shit. Then, like, maybe after a while, I started to like his brother, because his brother and I, we was in the same classroom together for Italian. Yeah, we was in the same class for Italian, so I started to like him a little bit more. And we didn't get into no fight. No, we didn't get into no fights, guys. Kind of still like both of them. I still have a big crush on both of them. You feel me? Like, but it basically feel like it's a little awkward just coming out of nowhere and saying, "Oh, I got a crush on you," because you know some females don't do that. Well, I'm the type of female where I do want to do that more often, because if like life is too short, I want to not have an opportunity with somebody else, you know. And I always like downgrading on myself, like saying, well, maybe they would never go out with somebody like me, maybe they don't like me, maybe they just want to be friends with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, senior year was okay, you know. Senior year was like the last year, so I was just like, thank God I don't have to see these people no more. I was isolated. Like, I was very antisocial when it was like my senior year, because of the fact, like, I didn't care about nobody no more. I didn't give a fuck because nobody was my friends. They sat up there, giggled and this and that, and I was always alone by myself. It was just boring after a while. You know, people started to leave the school and things like that, so it was just completely boring after a while. Then I was just like, you know, I'm over this high school shit. I'm over these people. I'm tired of seeing these people because they just fake it for me to me. So yeah, guys, so for the senior year, I didn't do anything for senior year. I didn't do no type of activities with people. I didn't go to prom. I didn't go to the senior trip. You know, I wanted to go to prom, but, you know, I just felt like for me to be sitting up there and being fake with everybody and just sitting up there kicking and ha-ha and dressing up just for one night, I think that was just, like, lame to me. At this time, like I said, I had no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had associates, and I was very antisocial when it came down to people. So it was like, you know, what's the point? And then my sister and her husband, they were not in the same grade as me. So it was like, I was basically alone. There's no point in me doing that, you know, pettiness and all that, like sitting up there and doing that. You know, yes, I was a bougie bitch. I was just like, no, I'm not going, because I don't fuck with y'all at all. Like, y'all not my friends. Y'all was never my friends. Most of y'all I still have beef with, so there was no point in me going to the senior trip or going to prom. Because if I went to prom, I would have slayed all of y'all. If I went to prom, I would have slayed every single one of y'all. And then even the dude that was in the girl beef, he even said the same thing. If Kalia would have came to prom, she would have slayed all of y'all. So it's like, it's the truth. Like, the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? And everybody had to room with somebody. So I could have been the most pettiest chick in the world and just been like, I'm not rooming with no motherfuckers. I would rather pay for my own room, sleep by myself, and just do whatever I want to do by myself. Like, that's what type of time I was on. Me and my mom was just being petty mother and daughter. Like, we paid for the senior trip, we paid for this, we paid for that, and my mom straight up told the person that was in charge, oh, that's your little donation to the school, make sure you use it wisely. Like the fuck, like I'm not gonna sit, we're not gonna sit up there and just kiki and haha when I was getting bullied and motherfuckers were drenching me with juice and this and that. I'm not gonna sit up there and kiki and haha with y'all. Like, no, that's being fake to me, and that's faking more myself out more because of the fact that I'm not that type of fake. I'm not that type of person to be fake with somebody else or fake with other people, knowing that I have beef with them, knowing that I have problems with them, knowing I don't fuck with them, knowing that they're not my real friends. I'm not gonna sit up there and be, oh, this is my senior trip, it only comes 1 year, or this is my prom, it only comes once in a lifetime. Like, no, I really don't care. I can have my prom on a cruise, I can have my prom in a house, I can have my prom wherever I want to fucking have it. Like, that could be my prom for my high school year, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, I just had the smart mentality of not going, you know what I'm saying? And I saw the pictures of some of the girls look nice, some of the girls did not look nice, some of the men look nice, some of the boys did not look nice, so I really didn't give a fuck. And I knew the ones that I had crushes on, I knew they was not going to ask me to prom because they had their own prom dates, which was some of the bitches that I had problems with. So I was just like, wow, like I really was not that type, you know. And I wasn't like, they didn't really care about me. So it was like, all right. But, you know, if I didn't go to prom and things like that, you could at least still ask me, like, Khalea, are you going to prom? Like, would you like to go to prom with me? No, they didn't ask me none of that. So it was like, all right. And then nobody asked me, like, Khalea, like, knowing I don't have no car, knowing that I don't drive, people had cars. Now, one of them asked me, even though they knew that I was not going to prom, they still didn't ask me, like, Khalea, like, do you want me to drive you? Do you want me to pick you up? Do you want me, like, nothing. Nothing at all. So it was like, I'm not going to sit here kiki and haha with y'all and be fake with y'all. Like, no. I'm not doing that shit. No. After graduation, I was out. I think I was the first one to leave after graduation. Got my diploma, and then I left. I ain't taking pictures with nobody. I didn't want to smile with nobody. I didn't want to kiki with nobody because I was just over the shits. I was just done. I was just like, I'm tired of seeing y'all. It's time to go. I was like, peace, deuces, have a nice life. I don't want to see y'all guys no more. I don't care about y'all guys no more, and that was the end of that. I don't have no regrets of anything. I'm glad I got into fights. I'm glad that I beat bitches' asses. I'm glad that I put people in their places when they need to be put in their place. I'm glad that I got into a fight with dudes because I let y'all dudes know that I'm not the one to fuck with. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video, and I will see y'all guys in the next video.